Hi YouTube, Tyranee here. I'm here to answer your questions that you put on all our social media the past couple of weeks. I appreciate everybody that's asked those questions, and I'm looking forward to clarifying some stuff there for people that don't know. So let's start out with number one here. I sort of put some of these questions that were repeated together in one big thing here. So I've got a question from Princess2737, Marth Pikazul X6516, and Brandon Kyog. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It says, as much as I miss Ace Attorney dub, I just want to know if you're all right. Well, yeah. I'm just fine. I've been going through college the past couple of years. And it's coming to an end soon. I've been going for music. Put my SoundCloud in the description of this video in case anybody's curious. But yeah, I've been going for music. Originally, I went for audio because of wanting to learn more about that for Let's Dub, and then we all kind of got burned out on that circa 2019-ish, and I had to sort of pivot, and I through learning audio, I really found a love for music, and so that's what I've been learning for the past few years. I am doing well otherwise down in Texas. I have a good job. I've been living with my girlfriend for 6 years, yeah. No, I'm good. I am definitely ready to get back on track with Let's Dub, though. I missed you guys, and I missed doing all this stuff that we're doing here, and I'm excited for what's to come. Okay, we got a lot of people asking this question. This is from Dominice, Lady Sinako, Sunny White 196, Marco YT 8581, Bobo Smith 101, and Boomer 97. Says, what happened? Who's left on the team? And now that you're back, what's next for you? What was the reason for quitting for a while? And are you still in contact with all the voice actors? So I'm going to try to answer these questions one by one. So what happened, like I said earlier, is we got burned out. Me especially. Basically, what it was that we were all working on a volunteer basis. And in hindsight, it was way too much work for volunteer work. Which is partially why I have our Ko-fi page up now, and I'm trying to get us some funding for future series. As you can see, Valhalla, we're currently 19% of the way to our $500 goal for the first 5 episodes. So if y'all want to head over there and take a look, we have a $5 membership tier with some exclusive benefits in there. You'll get to see some behind the scenes footage, and eventually we'll have Let's Dub Doki Doki Literature Club up on there as an exclusive dub. And I'm doing my best to try to figure out if I can lip sync it, which is going to be fun too. So that's going to be a good one. We also have commissions up. You can commission a voice actor to read a message in like a character they played for us. I've already gotten one of those commissions, and it's great, and I'm really thankful to the person that sent that in. So that's all over on Ko-fi. Anyway, back on track. What happened? So it was volunteer work, and I was running too many series by myself. I was running Dual Destinies, Investigations, Ghost Trick, and what was the last thing I was running? It wasn't an Ace Attorney series. I think it was the 999 redub around that point in time, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I just got burned out on all that stuff. On top of that, I was in a very bad relationship with somebody else who happened to be a member of the group and is not anymore. No, I'm not going to give you their name because it's personal information, but that didn't help either. So I had to take a break for a while, not to mention like everybody that I'd sort of brought in to direct series got burned out with me, and theirs didn't get finished either. So this time around, we're hoping to focus on just one series or 1 to 2 series at a time. I'll be the only director with the funding that's going to keep people motivated, keep people interested. And if y'all haven't seen, of course, we're funding Let's Dub Valhalla, but we're also bringing back Dual Destinies to finish case 3 through 5. That'll be the next funding goal once Valhalla's funding goal is finished. Okay, our next question was who is left on the team? And the answer to that is surprisingly a lot of people. I was genuinely expecting people to be more hesitant about wanting to do this stuff, especially in this day and age where like fan content like this is sort of frowned upon by professionals and things like that, which is bullshit in my opinion. But you know, you've heard it here, folks. I think it's bullshit. I mean, I'm not in the industry technically, so. um, yeah, so we've got a lot of people back. Unfortunately, we're not going to have Dan De La Rosa, as I've mentioned to a few people. He's going to be sort of like he's still actually up for taking commissions through our Ko-fi page. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But he's not going to be voicing Phoenix anymore because he is a busy guy and he's got his own stuff that he's got to do. I know Homu Lily, who played Athena in Dual Destinies, is a professional now, so she's not going to be available for any of this stuff, as well as Paco, who has played various roles for us and directed the Fate Extra dub. But for the most part, yeah, most everybody that y'all would probably recognize is coming back, and if you want to know, just send me a message, honestly. Now that you're back, what's next for you? Well, like I said, I want to do the Valhalla dub. We started production back in 2019, pretty much right before the whole burnout situation happened. And the cast has gotten through so much of the series already that they deserve to see their work seen. But they also don't deserve to work for free. Like they don't. They deserve to be paid, is what I'm trying to say, which is the way all the Let's Dubs will be from now on, whether I have to self-fund them or not. So we got the Valhalla dub, we've got the Dual Destinies Case 3 to 5 coming up. I'm sure I'll be finishing Investigations one day. Ghost Trick, I don't know. We'll see about that one. It won't be for a while. And of course, we've got Doki Doki Literature Club, which is going to be our Ko-fi exclusive. There was some talk about doing the game Mouthwashing as well. And I feel like personally, no offense against Doki Doki, I think it lost that poll because not a lot of people know what it is yet, comparatively. But it's a really good psychological horror game, and I might make that our next Ko-fi exclusive. We'll see about that. What was your reason for quitting for a while? Like I said, it was burnout, plain and simple. And are you still in contact with all the VAs? I already answered that, so let's see what else we got here. FIFA World Cup 1994 and Kingy Go 6618 asked, are you planning on finishing the series you left unfinished? I did just kind of answer that. Yes, for the most part. Ghost Trick is up in the air. I don't know, unless people really want it, I don't know if I'm going to finish the 999 redub. But what I do know is y'all like Ace Attorney, so if there's Ace Attorney to finish, rest assured it'll probably be on my radar. What happened that made you leave the channel, abandon, burn out? Yeah. What's new in life that made you come back? Well, pretty much just, like I said, it was college is coming to an end next year, and I was looking at my future, and I said, you know what? I want to come back for Let's Dub. I mean, it's important. Do you ever want to do a dub of Kara no Shoujo? Mr. Brewski Drewski asked me this. Do you ever want to do a dub of the Kara no Shoujo series? You did Cartagra once upon a time, so I was just curious if the series would continue. As much as I love to do Kara no Shoujo, that game is long, and I also know that visual novels like that don't get a lot of views on this channel. Like, I hate to say that because, like, okay, so let me put it this way. A good friend of mine in the group once described this as to me at one point, and she said that Ace Attorney is the McDonald's of Let's Dubs, basically. Like, in a completely positive way. Like, everybody likes Ace Attorney. It's fun. You know, you get a lot of good ad-lib moments. Everybody wants it, you know. And then you get a series like Cartagra, which is just like a fancy restaurant. Like it's an art form. Like there's great acting, great writing. It's not a comedy series though, and at times it can drag a little bit, and that's fine. But what comes out in the end is just a beautiful piece of artwork. But you've got McDonald's versus that, and what's more accessible? McDonald's, obviously. And once again, I mean that in a completely positive way. Like, I know people think of McDonald's as like, it's just a cheap option for food and it's garbage and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that at all. I love our Ace Attorney series. What I'm really saying is, like, that's obviously what y'all want, or what kind of content y'all want based on the views and how many people ask, where's Ace Attorney, of course. So Kara no Shoujo would be a fancy restaurant series for me. It's also very, very long, so the chances of it coming back, probably not high, but never say never, I guess. Murpy Murpington 9175 asks, will you finish reading subpar Smash Bros. Mission Huh from God 2? Now that's an idea. You know, I do need content to keep the actual YouTube channel busy in the meantime while I'm working on like more Let's Dubs, getting funding or exclusive stuff or whatever. So I'm definitely not opposed to doing that if there are people that are in the group that are interested in reading it with me. I did try to watch those videos actually last week when I was like sort of re-reviewing some of our stuff. And man, the brain rot is real on that. Like, I'll admit, I couldn't watch a ton of it, not because of the people that were there, but because of the story itself is just such a difficult read. Makes you feel like your brain is melting from all the stupidity. Somfy2617 asks, chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? In parentheses, please say chocolate. Oh man, I'm just a big dessert guy. I mean, I could go for either of those depending on my mood. I think I do prefer chocolate though. I'm probably a bigger chocolate guy than I'm a vanilla guy, but I love them both. The Cabbage Man 1 asks, will you ever dub the first two Ace Attorney games? Honestly, yes. It's gonna be a little while, probably, because once again, Finish Dual Destiny is Finish Investigations. Maybe we'll put Great Ace Attorney in there somewhere if people are interested. Actually, you know what? Post in comments. Are you more interested in Great Ace Attorney or the first two normal Ace Attorney games? Yeah, post in comments. I'm actually kind of curious about that. That might determine some kind of order later. I know I do get a surprising amount of requests for Justice for All, but honestly, I think y'all are just sickos and want to see Turnabout Big Top. Emily Wills asks, will there be any new Let's Dubs or original projects posted on the YouTube page? Yes. Valhalla, like I said. And then whatever comes in the future, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about whether I want mouthwashing to be an exclusive or not. But I feel like I'm going to do that eventually. So, Penguin asks, oh my god, do you ever regret spending $25 on Gender Bender DNA Twister Extreme? No, because I never spent that money on that game. Thank you, Gwen. Okay, Tyler Foltz asks, will you be picking up on unfinished projects like Ghost Trick? Did things take off well? Definitely. I did answer that earlier, but just have to reiterate, definitely. Jamie the Comic, real Let's Dub OG there, back from the Apollo Justice days. What's new with you personally? Been busy on other stuff? Also, will the beard return? Yes, the beard will return! What's new with me personally? Well, like I said, I've been working on music and trying to get Let's Dub together and improve what our product looks like and just do some cool stuff for you guys, which, yeah. Achka asks, what's been your favorite moment from the Let's Dub project? Oh, that's a really hard one. The best clip I can think of that came to mind has to be the one from Trials and Tribulations where I Googled a walkthrough and Phoenix and Maya just like burned me for it. It was not a planned out. It was not at all a planned out event. They came up with that stuff themselves and I put it in there and it was just amazing. Still one of my favorite moments. I also have a point of pride that we managed to get all the way through the Sayano Uta dub just because of how horrifying it is and how messed up. And, you know, if y'all could believe this, we did end up having to dub the adult scenes for that game because they were story relevant. And I put them behind an age wall on YouTube. And wouldn't you guys know it, only one of them has been taken down. And it was taken down last year. So if that's not proof that YouTube's algorithm doesn't freaking work, I don't know what it is. Oh, hi Athena. It's Athena. Athena, say hi. Hi. She likes to get in my face when I'm doing important things, like right now. Okay. Okay, Shoyo asks, do any of you have some recent or future voice acting jobs outside of Let's Dub that you enjoyed or are excited about? I'm not a voice actor, but I know we've had several people that have been in official anime before. We've Marianne from who is Kirigiri on the Danganronpa dub has been in several anime, including One Piece. Homu Lily's been in anime. Mazerly's been in anime. I'm really proud of everybody that ascended past this project and went on to like bigger things. Like, I think that's amazing. Yeah, as far as that was the end of my questions, and I guess as far as everything else is going, if you have any more questions, post them in the comments. I'll answer them. Not going to make another video like this again, but I will answer in the comments. In the meantime, support us on Ko-fi, please. I really want to get this Valhalla dub out there. I'm so excited for us. And as one last thing, I really wanted to thank every single one of you that has stuck around through the hiatus. I know it's been a long time. I know some of you might be disappointed that we haven't finished some series, but I'm back to rectify some of that, and I'm really hoping that we can make some cool stuff together. So just stick around. Just stick around. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.